Hello and welcome to today's Daily Trade Watch, brought to you by the Live Trade Room. Now today is Wednesday the 29th of August, so we're getting to the close of the summer trading conditions. So without further ado, let us first start with our risk warning. Please do familiarize yourselves with the risks involved in trading these financial markets. And let's get straight into discussing some high probability trading opportunities that we can look at for the day ahead. So for this, we'll get up our trading platform, and straight away we'll start with our opportunity, which we've had some successful trades yesterday, selling below the 97.90 level in the dollar Swiss, and the other market we're looking at is the dollar CAD. Now we're going to suggest we've actually got a split decision, ironically. So if some weakness creeps in to the US dollar, then a primed a really high probability trade to the downside is selling the dollar Swiss below the daily low. So if you get continuation to the downside, we'll be looking for opportunities to sell the dollar Swiss, and the price we'll be looking to sell this market from on an intraday basis is roughly the 97.44. So we're very close, as you can see, to that level as we speak. Now it's the same analysis with this market, although the pullback in the dollar CAD is a lot more significant. So we're taking note of the low, and we'd expect this market to continue below the 28.84 level. So if we get that continuation, then we're hopefully then seeing a little bit more dollar weakness creep into that market. Now, like I said, we do have a split decision. So if some dollar weakness creeps in, we can look at selling the dollar Swiss and the dollar CAD. However, if some dollar strength starts to creep into the market, we actually have two additional markets to look at. So a slightly contradicting view in today's daily trade watch, but the market is quite straightforward. A break below the 28.59 in the pound dollar, and if we start seeing some dollar strength creep back into this market, then we'll look to capitalize on some moves there. The reason being is this potential move, flush lower and then a failure to make a new high, is just very likely to give us a little bit more of a push to the downside, and that's what we're looking to trade, but below the 28.59. The other market to also look out for, if we start seeing some dollar strength tomorrow, is the gold market. So we'll have a look at this. We've had an extended pushback to this descending line. As you can see, we've been trading this level for quite some time, going back as far as mid-April. So every time this market gets to this level, we're looking for opportunities to sell it, and that's the same off the back of yesterday's price action. So we're currently in there on a daily time frame, but we're also going to suggest trading it on an intraday basis as well. So the level we're looking out for in the gold market is approximately 1199.85, so just below the $1,200 level, and we'll see continuation to the downside. Plus, from a technical perspective, we're running into the descending line, but we've also got a bearish engulfing candlestick, which can add more potential to the downside. So just to be clear, if we see some dollar weakness, we're looking at selling the dollar Swiss and the dollar CAD, and if we're looking at dollar strength, we look at selling the pound dollar and selling the gold market, which are all correlated markets. So that just separates the two. In addition, outside of the US dollar, we can look at an interesting setup in the US oil market. So we just have elements of a bearish engulfing in yesterday's candlestick, as you can see, with a little bit of, we have the weekly high in here, the 69.75, and if we get a break beneath this low sitting in here, then that would represent a high probability trading opportunity below the 68.55. Now, for those of you that are welcome, that just about concludes today's daily trade watch. So again, $2 weakness trades, $2 strength trades, and potentially an opportunity in the gold market. And these are the trades amongst a few others that we'll be looking at trading in the morning session. So if you can join us for the 8 a.m. Live trade room through our YouTube channel, you're very welcome to join us there. And also, again, if you can join us at 1 p.m. for the US Open. We will be readily available on YouTube. So just search for the live trade room, or one word. So as you can see, you can connect with us through our YouTube channel, and do search for the live trade room, like I said, all one word. And you can also connect with us through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. The details are there up on screen. Okay, so that just about concludes then today's daily trade watch, brought to you by the live trade room. So thank you as always for joining us. Do take care, and we look forward to seeing you soon. From everyone here, bye for now.